Collective, and welcome to my channel, NUBODI. I am Latriviette, and I will be doing a general reading for the collective audience today. If you are new to my channel, welcome. Thank you for joining me. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. If you are a returning subscriber of mine, welcome back, and thank you for your support. Don't forget to hit the like button, though. It does help out the channel. All right, now, before we get started, I'd like to remind folks to use your discernment when listening to tarot readings. Not every tarot reading is your reading or about you. Take what applies, let the rest fly. Use your discernment. Take responsibility for your own health and well-being, people. So I'm going to ring my singing bowl now, clear my energy, raise my vibration so that I'm able to get a clear and accurate message for you and for me. Here we go. I'm so nosy. All right, let's get into it. Happy Monday. Happy Monday, people. Hope you're having a great day, afternoon, evening, whatever it is for you when you receive this message. So let's get into this. First two cards out is Wizard of Awareness and Making a Choice. Making a choice is in the reverse. So this one I kind of stumbled with for a little bit because you have two threes here. 1 3 in the upright. You got 30 in the reverse. 30 reduces to 3 in the reverse. Threes could be about growth and mastery, but it also could be about a group of people. I feel like there's a group of people who are aware of something and a choice that they need to make, and they're choosing not to make it. Choosing not to make a choice is a choice. But they're aware of something. So if this is one magician, this magician is choosing not to make a choice in something that he or she is aware of. We got talisman at the bottom of the deck. Talisman represents a protective item. So someone in the collective could need a talisman. This woman is holding a dragon on her arm and a sphere globe. She's also stepping on the yin and the yang. Somebody needs to protect themselves. That does not mean that you are not protected. That's just an added layer of protection to let the universe know that you are showing up for yourself. So let's get into this. Let's see what's going on. Holy Spirit, what do we need to know about this wizard who's choosing not to make a decision on something? The Wizard of Awareness gives me energy of somebody knows the right thing to do, or somebody knows what to do. They're choosing not to do it, right or wrong. Holy Spirit, what do we need to know about this energy? Please and thank you. We got Sweetheart. So Sweetheart gives me Queen of Cups energy. Someone who thinks with their heart. Sometimes heart over mind type matters. But a loving person. Sees the good in everybody. This is a feminine energy. Gives me feminine energy. So you have a divine masculine in the reverse. Divine masculine in the reverse gives me karmic masculine. Divine masculine in the reverse gives me a masculine who was in alignment, who was on track to being someone in the collective's divine masculine. They got hoodwinked, tricked, bamboozled, tempted out of their spot. So they lost their status. They are no longer seen spiritually as the divine masculine. This divine masculine got the hots for a sweetheart. Divine masculine in reverse going through an awakening. So this divine masculine was a magician or is a magician. And he had to make a choice. Decided not to make a choice. Maybe this choice was regarding a Queen of Hearts, Queen of Cups, the sweetheart. And he didn't make the choice. And now a choice is being made for him with this awakening. He wants that to change. He wants something to change, but it's not going to change. He had the opportunity to change it, and he did it. Now he's going through awakening. If you've never been through awakening, it could be startling. It could be unpleasant. It can be frightening. It could be uncomfortable. That's the word. For the most part, maybe your first awakening could be uncomfortable. It's different for everyone, especially people who have not gone through an awakening. You can go through several awakenings through your life. I don't know if you need to though. But anywho's, this divine masculine in reverse is going through an awakening. He was supposed to make a choice. He did not do it. So a choice was made for you. And that's how it happens. You not making a choice is the choice. But the divine, the universe, angelic realm doesn't see it that way. It's either yes or no. It's either move or stay. And in some cases, the divine makes the choice for you, which is this awakening, and it becomes uncomfortable. It's like when a child has a tantrum and they fall out in the middle of the grocery store and they don't want to move, so you pick them up and move them. Yeah, that's what we're going through right here. This divine masculine wants something to change, and no change is going to be made. It's too late for that. Self-love. It's too late. They didn't show themselves self-love. Self-love, spiritual hygiene. Self-love can look different to many people. So it's not just spiritual hygiene. But in this instance, forcing this divine masculine in the reverse to have an awakening. Yeah, they didn't show themselves love. And that could look like a lot of ways. I'm not going to go into all that. But work, labor, effort. They didn't put any work into themselves. They could have put a lot of work into other people or someone that they saw was a sweetheart. They put a lot of work into, and or they I don't know, I feel like this divine masculine reverse has the hots for Queen of Hearts. Has the hots. But he didn't put in the work. He didn't put in the work in himself. And I feel like for this divine masculine reverse, it was a lot this person needed to do to get this Queen of Hearts, Queen of Cups. And he didn't do it. Got actual money at the bottom of the deck. Now this divine masculine wants this sweetheart, Queen of Hearts, Queen of Cups. He didn't make a choice. He didn't make the choice. He thought something would always be there. Oh, he thought this Queen of Hearts or this sweetheart would always be there. He got hoodwinked out of his spot. Just because you're on the track to becoming the divine masculine, that doesn't mean that you are the divine masculine. That means you got to put in the work. You got to earn that title. You got to earn that status. You got to earn that spot. Oh boy, lost the spot. Holy Spirit, tell me about this divine masculine in reverse, please and thank you. What do we need to know about this divine masculine in reverse? Please and thank you. Mediator. Got mediator in the reverse. Mediator in the shadow attributes talks about negotiating with the ulterior motive or hidden agenda, either personally or professionally. So this is someone who they made a choice to not choose something based on something professional or personal. And that choice did not yield the results. Oh, confirmation. This choice did not yield the results that this divine masculine wanted. We got athlete. So this is someone who could, flex their muscles, There's somebody who could go to the gym, work out, or just could have that physique. Sometimes people have that physique and don't do a lot. Engineer could be someone who's very tech savvy. Yeah, this divine masculine in reverse lost a spot. He's having an awakening about it. Maybe he didn't realize not making a choice was the choice. Femme fatale highlights the erotic energy of the feminine, opens your heart when your dependency is rejected. So this could be someone, a masculine in their feminine energy, or have a feminine or femme fatale in their energy. It also talks about an attachment to money and power, inappropriate use of sensuality. Guide represents the nature of the divine in life and in yourself. So this person could be a spiritual guide of some sort. Yeah, this is someone who presents themselves as a spiritual guide. They're guiding people, but they didn't guide themselves. You got self-love in the reverse. Showing themselves self-love would have changed a lot for this person. We got destroyer at the bottom of the deck. This is somebody who's into destroying others' lives for their own self-gratification. Holy Spirit, what do we need to know about this energy as it reflects the collective, please and thank you? Orphaned. So this divine masculine in reverse feels alone, feels like people left him, feels abandoned by you, collective. It's card number 5. 5 is about conflict, chaos, and challenges. At the bottom of the deck, we had destroyer. This is someone who causes a lot of chaos in people's lives and then play victim when they don't have anybody around them. They play like, oh, it's everybody else's fault but theirs. Some people walked away from this divine masculine in reverse. They're trying to imagine the life with you now. Got imagine. It's card number 20. 20 reduces to 2. This could be a former lover, somebody, an ex, somebody you were once involved with, imagining life with you now. They see you as a sweetheart. They're imagining that they should have made that choice and they didn't. They didn't put any work into a relationship with you, and now they're seeing you move on to calmer waters. A leg up. They didn't help you. They didn't help you at all when they could have. So this person had a choice to help you or not help you, and they didn't. They chose not to do anything or not to help you. Now they want to be with you. They try to attach themselves to you or send an attachment to you, or this femme fatale try to send an attachment to you through this divine masculine. Either way, the attachment didn't work. It's card number 5. 5 is conflict, chaos, and challenges. Yeah, they try to send something to you, collective, but it didn't stick. It was returned to sender. Chop wood, chop, chop. Somebody needs to take action. Somebody needs to take action. This divine masculine in the reverse, they need to take action towards themselves for a new life. They need to take action towards themselves. Chop wood is about taking action. It's card number 42. 42 reduces to 6. 6 is about balance. It's about harmony. It's about peace. They're not putting any effort into their life. They want a new life, but they're not putting any effort towards it. Got appreciation and milk and honey at the bottom of the deck. So they don't have any money. I feel like they appreciate you now as the Queen of Hearts or as the sweetheart when they didn't appreciate you before. And now they feel like you abandoned them. They want that to change. But they had the opportunity to help you, to be supportive mentally, emotionally, physically, and spiritually, and financially, and they chose not to. But you can't get something from someone who does not know how to give to themselves. They did not show themselves love in all of those areas, mentally, emotionally, physically, spiritually, and financially. So you can't expect that from them. Let's get some zodiacs. See what's going on. What's the zodiacs? Holy Spirit, what's the zodiac signs involved in this energy, please and thank you. We got Aries, Sagittarius. Ooh, strong on the Sagittarius. So either there's two Sagittarius involved or just strong emphasis on Sagittarius energy and Aries. You could be one of these signs. Holy Spirit, what else do we need to know about this energy as it relates to the collective, please and thank you. We got emotional loss. I feel like you're healing or have healed from this energy. Emotional loss falls upon orphan. This divine masculine in the reverse feels like you have moved on and abandoned them. They feel like you don't have any love for them anymore. Card that flipped out was foundation and achievement. That's happy home. They feel like you've moved on with your life and you're in a happy home or you're about to be in a happy life, happy home with someone else. It's card number 5. They want that to change. It's not going to change. It's in the reverse. This, you have 5 and 9. 5 and 4 is 9. But it's a 5 in the reverse, 4. I feel like that's a 1, a -1 or a 1, but that means there's no new beginnings with this person, with this energy, with this divine masculine. It's opportunity missed. They feel left out, abandoned. Positive movement forward. What did I say? There's nothing moving forward with this person. Positive movement forward is in the reverse. Falls upon a leg up in reverse. They have the opportunity to help in a way where the two of you would have moved forward in a positive direction, and they did not do that. They did not offer you help in any way, and they had the opportunity to do so. So say, for example, you lost your job. They had the opportunity to either offer you a new job or they knew someone who could offer you a job, and they didn't do that. It's card number 8. They didn't move forward on helping you. So something that they were trying to do did not manifest. It's card number 8. 8 is in the reverse. But you're about to manifest off this recognition and reward. Recognition and reward is card number 3. 3 is about growth and mastery. Recognition and reward in the upright falls upon attachment in the reverse. They try to attach something to you that will greatly affect your growth and mastery, but it did not attach. And because you made some moves of your own and changed some things, you're being recognized and rewarded. They try to block something for you or from you, but because of the moves that you made anyways, you're still being recognized. Hope. All hope is lost. They're still trying to take action though. Hope is the star card in traditional tarot. Aquarius energy, karmic Aquarius energy. They might have been seen as the star, but they didn't show themselves love. They didn't put in the work towards themselves. They were so busy attacking you, but also attending other people, when their attention should have been on their own self-growth and mastery. They're losing hope. We got fertility in the reverse. They can't produce anything. They can't produce anything. They don't have the creative juices. Fertility in reverse is the Empress card. So this could be a feminine energy. This could be a feminine energy involved with this divine masculine in reverse. This Empress in reverse could have been getting your energy through this divine masculine in reverse, because she can't produce anything. That's how she manifests, is through other people. That she's connected to this person who's connected to that person. You see how drained your energy can be? Holy Spirit, what do we need to know about this energy before we get to the tea? Please and thank you. That's too many cards. This is Mercury retrograde. How many more days we got left? They're not protected. They're not protected by the Most High. They're not protected in these spiritual streets, which eventually trickles down to the physical streets. It's card number 31. 31 reduces to 4. 4 is about structure and stability. This is your physical structure. The body is their temple, and their temple is not protected. Mentally, emotionally, physically, spiritually, or financially, they're in trouble. They did some things in the spiritual realm. They try to send an attachment, entity, a being, a spirit, a dark energy towards you, collective. And that was a no-no. It's not shown here, but we don't know how many times they have done that. Trying to connect to you. So this femme fatale could have sent this attachment to you, but she's connected to this divine masculine in reverse. They're both not protected. Preparations come to fruition. Preparations come to fruition falls upon foundation and achievement. Whatever things you've been working on, and it doesn't have to be a business or social media. It doesn't have to be no side hustle. It doesn't have to be your career. It could be yourself. You could be doing things to prepare for a better life for yourself, a better version of you. It's coming to fruition. Not everybody is on social media to build a business, a side hustle, or whatever. Some people are just trying to make it day by day. Get through life. It's card number 42. 42 reduces to 6. 6 is about balance and harmony. Some people are just trying to get peace in their life. And that's coming to fruition. Whatever you're doing to build a better version of you or a better life for you, because it falls on foundations and achievements, you're about to achieve that. Lost compass, getting back to integrity. Lost compass, getting back to integrity, falls upon positive movement forward in the reverse. They're both in the reverse. These people are lost. They don't have a positive direction. They're not moving forward in a positive direction. They haven't tapped in. This is your compass. This is your compass. Tapping in to your heart space. It's card number 35. 35 reduces to 8. It's in the reverse though. 8 is about manifestation. They're not manifesting anything. The way they moved or didn't move cost them. They're not manifesting anything. the wall. They're not manifesting anything. They try to put a wall up in front of you so that you don't get this recognition and reward, but you're still getting it. It's card number 56. 56 reduced to 11. Justice. You're still getting whatever this is that they're trying to prevent you from getting. They're unable to move forward. They decide to not make a choice. Choice is made for them by the Most High. And that choice cost them protection, cost them spiritual guidance, cost them spiritual eyes. Balancing act. They're trying to balance everything. It's card number 9. Cycles closing. They're trying to balance their life out now. They got a lot going on. You do not want to be unprotected by the Most High. You had to do something heinous. You had to do something not only heinous, but repeated. I don't know how it looks in the Most High's eyes, what is, because they say if you ask for forgiveness, Most High forgives you. And I can't speak for the Most High, but what I heard is that you can't keep doing something over and over and over again and then asking for forgiveness and asking for forgiveness and asking for forgiveness. You may still get forgiven, but you're still going to catch them hands. You're still going to get punished. You're still going to serve that karma. I did not mean to shuffle. And we got refusing the call at the bottom of the deck. First card out was making a choice in reverse. There was a wizard who needed to make a choice, and they did not make that choice. They refused the call. Decide to not help, to offer assistance. I think I said this before, but we got some newcomers. Welcome, welcome. There was a story about a man. I didn't mean to shuffle. There was a story about a man who was homeless. He was outside of a bodega or a convenience store, like a little corner store, and everybody walked past him, and he jiggled his little cup. But nobody helped him. Can you got any change? Spare any change? Nobody helped him out. One guy, he said, I hit you back when I come out the store. I don't have any change right now, but I give you what I have when I come back. And he did. That turned out to be Jesus. And Jesus blessed him. You never know who you come up against or who you attack or who you gossip about. Because you basing on what that person looked like or what that person does, or you don't know what their assignment is. You don't know what God blessed them to do. Maybe God blessed them to do X, Y, and Z, but that does not require them to wear Gucci or Yves Saint Laurent or Balmain or whatever the name brands, and maybe that's not required of that person. And so they look like they're not here to do anything, but they are. So we got crown games, right use of power. Somebody abused their power. That's why they lost their protection and their guidance. They lost their power. I mean, they misused their power. My bad. They abused the power, and lost their gifts. Holy Spirit. We got a gift at the bottom of the deck. Holy Spirit, what do we need to know? What is the chi on this divine masculine in reverse? Please and thank you. So this divine masculine in reverse could be a Pisces. This divine masculine in reverse is being haunted. So they got some things floating around in the house. Thinking about the past. So whatever relationship you had with them, they're wishing that they had made that choice and they did not. They're being haunted by the choices that they have made. Oh, snap. This divine masculine in the reverse is on the down low. On the low, people. So he has a feminine partner He's got many feminine partners. So this divine masculine, just not for everybody, but this divine masculine energy in reverse has many female partners to distract people from the fact that he is on the down low. So people would never know that he was on the down low because either he's always with different women, he may have many baby mamas. It falsifies some documents. So this divine masculine reverse falsified some documents. Either they don't want you to know about it or they're trying to cover it up. We did have an engineer, somebody who's very tech savvy, trying to hide what they did, delete some information, cover up some information. We got a copycat in the reverse. Is it divine masculine in reverse copying you, collective? They don't want people to know that they're trying to jack your style. They could be copying your work. It's not always about copying the style or what you look like or how you dress, how you walk, how you talk. Could be copying your work, something that you do for work. So check your work. A lot of people out here stealing videos, getting paid off of somebody else's videos that they done jacked. But that's a crime. You're about to go to prison for that. Holy Spirit, what's the T on the rest of this energy? Somebody's an escort, prostitute. You're a little strange for some change. They don't want people to know that part. This person does not have any money. So somebody in this energy is either this divine masculine in reverse or this femme fatale or both. Doing some strange for some change because they don't have no money. Got a Virgo here. So we got a Pisces and a Virgo involved. We got an Aries. What else I say? And a Sagittarius. So far, this person's a thief. Stole from you, collective. Steals from people. Time, money, energy, intellectual property, identity theft. But they don't want people to know. They have an image to uphold. Calamity. Somebody might have been in an accident, fender bender, a collision. They're trying to hide the fact that they don't have any money to fix their car. They may not have insurance. And depending on what state in the United States that you live in, you don't have insurance on your car, or they put you in jail for that. Somebody's sister is involved. Somebody's karmic sister is involved. What else, Holy Spirit? What else do we need to know? So we got a succubus spirit here. This femme fatale. Succubus spirit is an entity who seduces men in their sleep. So they astral travel to their home and sleep with them, and men thinking they're having dreams, and they're actually not. It's an energy, a dark negative energy in your bedroom having sex with you. Whenever something like that is in reverse, it's they don't want people to know, or people don't know that about them, that they do that. Oh, snap. This is the second time. Oh, my bad. Somebody's ill. Somebody's sick. It says poor health, critical condition, terminal. So they don't want people to know that they're sick, because then people will start asking questions. Well, what happened to you? Why you look like that? What's going on? You was just fine the other day. But this could be, what did I say? Spiritual sickness. They're not protected. And so when you get a spiritual sickness, it comes down to the physical sickness. Doctors don't know what it is. They're running all kinds of tests. They're not going to find anything. They're not going to find anything, and they're not going to be able to help whoever this is. This is spiritual. But they don't want people to know that they are ill, because then they would have to say what they were doing to cause this illness. And for some, they don't believe that the illness is caused because of the toxic, negative, baneful spell work that they've been doing to you, collective. And they're receiving bad karma. Bad karma. So this is their karma. I'm telling you. They are not protected, and they are getting, somebody got moved. Somebody's moving. Collective, you could be moving to a new home, new city, new state, new country, new location, but somebody is moving. New home. They could be moving. They could have to move. Getting evicted, foreclosed on, or home seized. Someone wants to give you a dirty offer. This divine masculine want to give you a dirty offer. It's in the reverse. They won't be able to get in your energy anymore. They may not know where you live. You may have them blocked. Most High may have them blocked. Universe, ancestors, your spiritual team. But they won't be able to get this dirty offer out to you. It's in the reverse. Somebody was a scholar. They could have been an apprentice, a student, a mentee, learning the dark arts. They're not a scholar anymore. Or they may not want people to know that that's what they're learning or that's what they're studying, the dark arts, how to attack you and bind themselves to you and attach things to you. Now, this is the second time. This says automotive problems. So somebody could either have car trouble or the car is being repoed. And this is in the upright. So they may not be able to get to you, collective. Just a few more. Ah, snap. So the femme fatale is a dark spiritualist. And she does dark work. What did I tell you? She could be the one trying to send these entities to you. She was the one who tempted this divine masculine in reverse away from you, collective. Somebody got fired from their job. They don't want people to know they got fired. Because then they have to explain what they were doing and how they got fired and why they got fired. They don't want people to know. Let's get some positive movement forward, collective. Holy Spirit, what's some positive movement forward for the collective, please and thank you. We got Capricorn energy and Hand of Fate. Hand of Fate talks about forces beyond your control will intervene, but you still possess the freedom to choose how you respond. Okay? So again, making the choice was in reverse. Not making a choice is still a choice. And when you're forced to make that choice, you ain't going to like the choice that you're forced to make when you had the opportunity to make it. We got Capricorn energy. Capricorn energy talks about discipline, seriousness, hard work. What you desire requires hard work and sustained effort. It will not be an easy path, but you will gain a lot of wisdom. Some people think wisdom don't pay the bills, but if you use the wisdom correctly, it most certainly will. You might have a choice to make. Oh, no. This is the Most High stepping in. This is the Most High stepping in, forcing someone to make that move that they didn't make. All right now. If you come up against a choice and you don't make the choice, that's all I'm going to say. I'm not going to keep repeating that. Angel number 141. Angel number 141 says, chances. Demonstrate faith in self. Fifth card out was self-love. Your angels understand that it's risky to try for something you really want, and that disappointment of not getting it can be hard. It's not about what you get, however, but rather the faith you demonstrate in yourself by going forward. Repeat this mantra: I am confident. Sometimes we ask for stuff that are not of our highest good. We keep going for it, and we keep going for it, and we keep going for it, and we don't get it. We're not getting that perhaps there's something better or different for us. It should not discourage you. It should not dim your confidence, what it should do is force you to look at it and say, why am I not getting this? There must be a reason. And that reason is either it's not for you, something better for you, or maybe it's not the right time for you. Maybe it is for you, but not at this time. So you gotta look at those things. But just know your confidence in yourself to keep going says something to the Most High, to the angels. All right, then. So that is your message, and I thank you for joining me. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next video.